The intercom system is really critical to everything we do because it's kind of like our lifeline almost to connect to each other. We have to work in the dark, we have to work in the quiet.
We used to rely solely on the venues system. So we would go into, for example, we're at the Hippodrome now, and we would come into the Hippodrome, we would use their existing comms system. Our management were very concerned that we were reliant on a system that we had no control over. If we were to lose the comms, then we would have to stop the show.
When we were looking for a new intercom system, we wanted to have something that was intuitive, that people in different venues who had a short induction time would be able to use easily. We wanted something that was very flexible and future-proof, so we didn't have to go back and ask for the money in 5 years or even 10 years' time.
The main requirements was to be able to have a minimum of 4 channels on as many packs as we could manage. But it was also to make sure that we had the ability to feed a wireless aspect into the comms so that we could have at least 4 completely mobile comms on stage. And it also had to be easy to install.
So we have a wired and a wireless element to our system. We have the wired system, which is primarily the punQtum system, and the wireless system, which is the Bolero.
Well, the main difference between the punQtum and the traditional analog wired intercom is digital.
So anyone where we can easily get cable to, and we know they're not going to move around, they tend to be on the wired system. And of course they have the multi-channel use as well. So that's where punQtum comes in, and we use that, and it's very effective. The stage management team are really loving the ability to speak to different people at the same time and not have a lot of chatter on just one show channel, which is what we had previously.
The new system enables us to actually all say stop at the same time and address the problem straight away. During production periods, we've found that having the Bolero and punQtum systems has been very useful because the lighting programmer and the video programmer would go on to a punQtum 4-way, which enables them to have a private channel to the lighting and video directors, so they can actually talk on a private channel all the time and leave those channels open without having to disturb everybody else on stage. We take a comms feed from the punQtum, the cues being called, on with the music, with the actual visuals, and it helps our artistic team quite a lot to archive and bring back the shows.
So punQtum has become more of a part of our inventory at Autograph because we've seen the sort of inception of the product and the growth from its sort of original sort of ideas to a point now where we see it as a really useful product in the theatre industry.
The cooperation with the Birmingham Royal Ballet and Autograph has been really good because we had the opportunity to not just introduce our wireless intercom but also our first launched wired punQtum solution.
The audio quality is fantastic. It's incredibly clear. It's really noticeable when you go back to an old system for a different production.
The audio quality is better than we hoped. Overall on the whole system, even integrating with old house systems has been brilliant, and everybody's pleased. We have no complaints about audio levels. The ability to change, transmit and receive is just amazing.